You're listening to the Alaska Real Estate Podcast. I'm Chris Story, your host for great adventures in real estate, courtesy of the Alaska Association of Realtors. Brought to you in part today by Alaska USA Title Agency. Find out for yourself why so many people are choosing AK USA Title to close their transactions. The Alaska USA Title Agency team is celebrating 5 years of service in Alaska and now 8 offices in every corner of Alaska. You've heard me say it before. A recent experience with a client of mine, the client was overwhelmed by the over-the-top service provided by the team at Alaska USA Title Agency. They're online, alaskausatitle.com. Have you heard about the most expensive home sold in America? It was a home in Greenwich, Connecticut. It was an estate called Copper Beach Farm, and it was the most expensive single-family home listed and sold, $120 million. That's $120 million. Wow. I mean, that's just amazing. 15,000 square foot home built in 1896. I think this is more like a mansion than a house. So you imagine you're the listing agent of that property. By the way, they took a haircut. They took a price reduction of $70 million. Oh, man, what was that conversation like? Well, I reached out to the listing agent and his offices, and earlier today they replied that, yes, I may, in fact, interview him for the podcast. So keep your browser tuned here to the greatest show on earth, Alaska Real Estate Podcast, and you'll hear for yourself from the listing agent of the most expensive home sold in America. I'll keep you posted. Mortgage delinquencies are on the rise, up 2% recently. FICO is warning that delinquencies are set to reach peak levels from 2011. Did you make the list, Alaska? Nope. Not among the top states, 10 states that is, with the highest foreclosure rate. Ranking number one is Florida. No surprise there, right? 1 in every 120 housing units received a foreclosure filing the first quarter of 2014 so far this year, followed closely by Maryland, then Nevada, Illinois, New Jersey, Connecticut, Ohio, Delaware, South Carolina, and number 10, Indiana, with 1 in every 207 housing units. Whew. Alaska's not on that list, and we don't want to be. 8 countries where there's a rush for U.S. real estate. Daily Real Estate News, your Realtor magazine. Yeah, foreign buyers are being lured to the United States. Now, remember, last year alone, Chinese buyers invested $9 billion in California, in the California real estate market. Well, the top 2 countries might surprise you as to who's investing in your country. United Arab Emirates, growth in prospective home buyers, 352%. Share of international prospective buyers, they represent 1.1%. Switzerland, growth in prospective home buyers, 269%. Their share of the overall international prospective buyers is 2.1. They're the 8th highest. Alaska Housing Finance Corporation is your partner in Alaska real estate. AHFC has a mission to provide safe, affordable, and efficient housing for every Alaskan. You also know that AHFC is promoting home ownership all over Alaska with their terrific home choice classes, and they're offered free to your buyers. Thank you, Alaska Housing Finance Corporation. They're online at ahfc.us and get the latest and greatest information on the rebate program by going to their website, akrebate.com. 3 reasons to start using video email. Now, I saw this, and I thought, who do I know that is using video email? A couple of you. A couple of you are using video email. Well, here, if you're not, and you've not thought about it before, here are the top 3 reasons why you may want to start using video email. Number 1, it improves communication, keeps clients invested in a relationship with you. Number 2, video messages can be added to automatic email campaigns. Agents can give monthly market activity updates, for instance. On the same day each month, a video email will be sent out. Then you can track the open rates and click-throughs and so forth. With such tools, number 3, with such tools as BombBomb, which is just fun to say, right? Hey, I use BombBomb. That sounds great. Just don't talk about that program on a plane, please, on your next flight, which integrates the Realtors Property Resources program with agents and can attach market data to their videos, etc. Okay, fine. Those are 3 different ideas. But Are you using video emails? Why or why not? I'd love to hear your story, why you're using them, and if so, are they working for you and the effectiveness? And if you're not using them, why not? Don't you know how? Are you worried you don't look good on camera? Are you worried it's going to be ham-handed? What's the problem here? I mean, I'm not using them, I'll be honest with you, but I'm curious as to whether or not you are, and if so, if you like it, why? And if not, why aren't you? Are you like me? You just don't know enough about it. Well, shoot me a text message. I'd love to hear from you. Shoot that text message to 299-7653. Let's connect and see if we can't get your story on the program here. I'd love to hear it, and I know that your fellow realtors would benefit from it as well. Well, that's it for this edition of the Alaska Real Estate Podcast. I'm Chris Story. For all of us here at the Alaska Association of Realtors, we're wishing you health, wealth, and prosperity.
If I don't do anything else today, I'm gonna take a walk up by the creek and have him sing his song to me. I will find a shaded sunny spot, I'll pull out my guitar and sing a simple song for you and me. Something like ooh, la da 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 dum da da da, singing ooh, la da 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 da. Well, it seems there are lots of songs about those 18-wheeler trucks, CBs and disco dancing, spaceships and such. And there's always lots of songs that are about hugging and kissing, but there ain't nothing on the radio that's anything like this.